Hello Internet. Never thought I would do a video like this. But I'm doing it because it is extremely dangerous to buy a 4090 online anywhere, even Amazon. You buy 4090 on Amazon, it comes back to you, it gets delivered in a seemingly open box, and the card isn't working. So what happens is some people remove the cores from the board and the memory and pack it all back up, send it back to Amazon complaining that it's not working. Amazon can care less, and they give them refund, and the vicious cycle repeats. And so eBay is even worse. On eBay, you find a 4090 for a very good price from a seller with zero feedback. So you don't even know if you can trust the guy, and eBay is, I don't know, supposed to protect the seller in the event of the buyer in the event of a seller shipping you a GPU with no core, and a lot of times they don't even respond. And so any auction, or some kind of a sale thing going on, Facebook, other platforms out there that are selling you 4090s and 5090s. Chances are you're going to get scammed, I would probably say 99% of the time. So don't even bother. Um, but with eBay, when something like this gets listed, they say no return, no refund, right? So that's kind of expected when you're buying something broken because you know it's broken. But in this case, this was an exception to the rule because the listing said that the item was listed as used. The title said broken, but and the return says 30-day return. So, and this was a just over $1,600 thing. And I thought to myself, well, why not? I'm risking it all for the content. So it hasn't been opened yet. It's starting to tear, but it's not open yet. And it's torn on the bottom, but still intact. And I'm opening it right in front of you. This is supposed to be Asus Strix 4090. It looked good on photos, and but I don't know. I did not get any kind of. I do not know if there were any cracked, if the board is cracked or whatnot. I asked the seller, but the seller did not answer any of my questions, and the seller has plenty of feedback. And also, the seller is, I'm guessing, some kind of a auction guy. I don't know. It's not like a regular private citizen, so to speak, if you know what I mean. It looks like it's a eBay-oriented business, and I don't know. That's probably why they picked 30-day warranty without even knowing how much scam is going on around these things. So we're gonna find out whether or not this was a scam, and so the video is one of the reasons why I'm recording this. So I want to be able to catch if we're getting scammed here or not. And I think it's 100% scam. So let's go ahead and look. What we're looking at is we're looking into, well, for one, make sure it says 4090, and I think it does. We're looking into here. Let's zoom in really close, see if we can spot that. See if I can. I'm going to shine some light in there so that we can. Where's my light? There. So we can see that we just got scammed. Do you see the core or the memory chip? I do not see neither one. Okay, let me zoom in here a little bit with the light so we can be a little bit more direct in the orientation of the light. Yeah, so the core isn't there, as you can see here. It'll be a bit more obvious if we take a look under a microscope. Let me go and switch over. See if I can show it to you in a little bit better detail. There we go. So we see a thermal pad, and you can see those solder bumps. Yeah, those solder bumps. Let me and basically nothing there. Yeah, the core is not there. The solder bumps are there, and the core is not there. So that's basically what we've got here. $1,600+ I just paid for this, and it was a absolutely best decision I've made to record all of this. The poor guy doesn't even know. The seller probably doesn't even know this was a scam. Or they might know. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me. This is going back because the 30-day return policy that the seller probably wasn't aware that he set it up. Most likely it was automatic. I don't know. So that's it. That's what buying 4090s is nowadays. You can't find them anywhere. The only place where you can buy a 4090 is still probably Amazon. But it has to be brand new and sealed. It cannot be used, or maybe you can buy it on Facebook, but you have to meet with a person face to face, and you have to test it right there. Now, even when you test it, the thing is, I've had this one customer who said that he tested it, and then when he looked away, they swapped it for a dead one. So even if you test it, don't get your eyes off of it. Hold that 4090 that you just pulled out of their PC with your one hand and hand over the money with the other, never letting it go. I'm telling you, these people, they're just the scummiest scums of this planet. And I really hope that you're not going to fall into this. To this very day, I get people, every time they say, hey, I got this 4090 from auction or whatever, and I said, dude, open it and see. They say, well, the factory seal is intact. It looks brand new. Yeah, red flags. You would think that the factory seal intact and it looks brand new means it's brand new. No. They open these factory seals, remove them, sticker them back, and the GPU is looking brand new because they never used it. They buy it brand new, remove the core and memory, and then shove it back into the box and it looks brand new and slap it on the factory sticker back where it came from because it's easily removed with a razor blade. So, what do you do? Nothing. Buy it brand new or buy it in person. Never buy it without a middleman. Pay extra money so that you have a middleman, like eBay. Make sure that the return window is open. Within 30 days, you can return no matter what, even if you got scammed. Never buy from people that have 0 or maybe up to 5 sales feedback. On Amazon, it kind of doesn't really matter. You can just kind of return it regardless. As I said, people return it even even scammers do it. So that's Amazon for you. Never buy any of these in auction, especially 5090s. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Just please be careful out there. I'm begging you. Goodbye.